You absolutely have to be careful about tweeting from set because, you know, the studios, the first perception, from the studio's point of view, that first image that's out there is so important. And they have a whole publicity team that's going through every photo, looking at the star. It's going to be this one. It's going to be, and this is the first image anyone will see. And when some doofus walking by is like, and puts it out there, then that is on every single website.
Well, they're almost saying now that it might have input in tracking and box office tracking, in the way that you look at all the number of mentions on Twitter.
Twitter trending, yeah.
It's trending. Trending has become something that people really pay attention to.
And that's the power. It's like everyone's coming from all these different places, and Twitter to me is just sort of a link. I mean, RSS feeds have been around for so long. I've always done it. It's just never really been consumerized, and my mom would never do it. But now suddenly people, it's not an RSS feed anymore. It's just Twitter, and I think that's really awesome. It just connects all your dots that you have all around.
I know, like with The Last Exorcism, opening August 27th for you guys who care. There was a whole, actually, you know, I saw the trailer and I got the poster first, and you have to tweet in conjunction with the studio. I say, please let me know as soon as we can go online with it. I want to tweet it to my followers, and I really coordinate all the tweeting publicity. Anything that has to do with that movie is all done in sync with the studio.
Well, especially with fans, it's because by and large they don't live in our world. So they find it to be a access road to being a Hollywood player to a certain extent.
But I think that's so interesting that it's sometimes with Twitter, when you talk about the power of Twitter, that it's you see the residual of what people feel, but going the other way around to get people to actually do something is a whole nother deal. I mean, sometimes you see Ashton Kutcher ask his followers to do stuff, and they just don't do it because following on Twitter is sort of a passive thing. You follow somebody, you read it if you want. You don't have to do anything if you don't really want to. And then you write what you feel and blah, 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 blah. But to actually get people to come see your movie, to get them to go do something for you is a whole, I feel like it's a different, there's like very different groups in Twitter, people who want to participate, people who just sit back and watch. Well,